Hi guys, this is Umu from React to the K, and this is
Kevin from React to the Answers.
And today we are going to be marathoning the tracks of BTS's Answer album that we haven't heard yet, because we've heard all their past album stuff. And I heard that they may have changed some stuff, but we actually have a really, really tight schedule, and we do want to get this out to all those who are curious about our opinions. So we'll just be reacting to, or listening to the new songs that we haven't heard yet. Are you ready?
Yes?
Okay. Trivia. Just Dance. Just Dance. Oh.
Good quality.
Yeah.
All vibing with me the right ways.
Echo.
Oh! It's not clutter. There's something very concise about it.
And I love the vocal layering on like the second phrase. Like he speaks by himself and then layers his voice on top of himself.
Oh, he's still staying at that low vocal range. I like it. It fits the instrumentals really well.
Leave some space for building.
What? Yes. It's... A part of me wants it to be more hype, but this totally works, I think. This just turned from
It's interesting, it starts on 2. It goes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, it delays it for a bit. Oh, it's different.
Yeah, it's different.
Oh.
It's 3 times. Da-da.
Yeah. It's a pulse. Oh, it's different.
Oh, it's different! Variation!
The energy is getting higher and higher.
Now he's using the upper middle.
And it's a rap verse that doesn't feel like a canned position rap verse. It feels more organic.
Oh, that was low.
Admittedly, the last minute isn't hype side down a little bit.
They did a really good job of like building it up,
Yeah.
and then it just.
I'd listen to this.
That was cool. Oh my god, I love the spazzing, the
Yeah. And it's cool how like for the quieter section they were able to do the like a wave, but then once the beat kicks in, it's like they use the same sound but it's different effect.
And on coming in on different beats in a measure, so it sounds like it's being varied up, since it almost like if you weren't counting it would feel like a different rhythm, but it was just they had the same thing but it started at a different time, so it created a different groove.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up the lyrics, because BTS and their lyrics.
What if it's the exact same as Lady Gaga's Just Dance?
Just Dance, gonna be okay.
Have
I didn't hear it.
sick hypnotic.
Ask me that when brain cells are falling down. Yes, Hope of the Sunshine. If you ask me about that feeling, naturally it was just one shot into my eyes. Music playing in those vibes, re-stretch, getting rid of those nerves. I heard my heart would be good.
Yeah, they do go a little deeper than your typical song that would be called Just Dance.
Just Dance!
Yeah, right.
Feel the rhythm, have fun. But now they're a little bit, getting rid of my nerves. It's like what the effect dancing gives you.
Yeah.
And
I think at least up until the last minute of the track, the music really supports that. Yeah. And I think maybe the last minute is, like if I hear this at a club or like a dance or like a concert, by the time it gets last minute, that's when the song really just, it lets go of its inhibitions almost, and the percussion just stays and it just becomes a dance track. But I almost wish that when it reaches there, they could have hyped it up even, because it felt like there was still potential for it to get a little more hype. And especially now that I'm reading the lyrics, knowing it's about that, I wish even more that it went that extra step up. Yeah. But it's overall very solid track.
maybe like add in some more bass or.
And some more bass, and some different percussion.
Go double time, even more double time.
The 30-second notes, no.
But yeah, okay, moving on.
Trivia 转, trivia 成, huh. I wonder what the use of the Chinese characters. This means like promise or trust. I don't know what the previous one was. I can check again. Trivia 起, trivia begin, or trivia rise. Yeah.
And I like how they spaced out the trivia songs with the repeat songs.
Love, love, love. Nice. Okay. Okay. Automatic plus.
7th?
It's more
Ninth?
complicated. There's a 13th. Oh, we'll talk later. See, I often say that BTS is getting a little more Americanized, but if they're able to have such an interesting instrumental, I'm okay. Like the vocals sound a bit like an American sort of rap song, but I'm okay with this, just because I feel like they're still doing interesting stuff, and they're not boxed in.
Yeah.
Nice, but deeper bass.
And new, like a very legato synth in the background. So that makes it almost feel as if we're going slower, but it's actually just the same tempo as before. I thought we were gonna go halftime.
That third chord is so interesting.
So this is our
It's very trappy, but it's okay. I like it.
Kidding.
Ooh, I like the background vocals. That's cool.
Yeah, I guess the trivias are highlighting mainly one member, but the other members.
Oh, that's really cool.
Part in
It's awesome.
Background vocals and harmonies.
It's just good to see them continue like the idea, concept albums with concepts. Oh,
Oh, they added some. Okay, is that a MIDI or is that synth?
I think it sounds pretty MIDI to me.
Listen, yeah, MIDI.
Yeah.
MIDI brass. Hello. Yeah, that's nice.
Oh, I like the high piano notes. Oh. Da, 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 da. Yeah, octaves. Oh, it's great.
Oh, or I'm singing.
Do you hear the sabuka? It's almost like a breathy bit. There's like, I don't know, there's something that's like giving it, yeah.
Oh, I like, there's background vocals and brass. Oh, I like how those two lines interacted.
I really dig this. It's just a wall of something brassy. I don't even know if it's MIDI or
And
real.
then there's the vocalist too.
Yeah.
You can tell it's trombone, that's awesome. Ooh.
That is a good time. Normally I dislike those instrumentals being like buried in the background, but I think in this case,
It's just for texture.
yeah, it actually
It's for depth.
helps. It makes you want to listen deeper. It makes you want to like really identify everything. I really like this so
I
far.
like that one.
Wow. It's a song where the melody isn't the most memorable, but everything else it's doing is so musical.
Especially those, okay, not 7th or 9th chords, but 13th or like maybe
There's
7th.
something- so-
They leave out a few. I almost sounded like it was only 2 notes and it was just dissonance. Those are like, the 2 dissonant notes were the ones that spoke out to me the most, so that's why I was like, only like, is 7 good?
Right, it's a
Because
major
7th
minor
one.
because it's a 13th plus a major minor, which is as crunchy as it gets. And because of it, I hear at different times in the song when they get to that chord, one time they would use a predominantly minor chord. I don't want to use the word predominant because that just gets it more mixed up. But a more, primarily minor.
Okay, there we go.
And then sometimes it's primarily major.
Right.
Because they established at the beginning that it's major minor,
Yes.
they can do anything they
Yeah.
want with that third chord. And I really appreciate that.
And yet again, the lyrics are like the moon rises after the sun rises, like
much
how
moon.
fingernails grow, like trees that shed their back. This sounds like a freaking poem. That you are the one who give meaning to my memories.
Who will make a person into love.
Okay,
Wow. I think that's like very intimate type of connotation where you're like with the person and you're so close to them that you just turn into love. Yeah. Ooh.
I very, very much.
Oh my gosh, they even get meta. They turn you make I to an O. You turn live to love. Oh man, that's great.
What is this?
JKLMNOPQRST. I is a long way from you. How come I didn't hear the sequence of alphabets? I almost want to go back and just hear the JKLMNOP.
But he might have done that in Korean.
You think?
I don't know. All I have right now is the English translation.
Well, I'm glad this exists.
Thank you, Genius Translations.
Yeah. Don't diss Genius. Genius does a good job. The last Seesaw I heard was by Luna.
The last Seesaw I've been on was when I was like 10. All right, we ready? Is this gonna be Suga? Are they like highlighting the rappers? 3, 2.
Oh.
That was a good right?
Yeah, the intros always set the mood so well for these 3 trivia tracks.
Yep.
Hey, he was.
We get singing Suga.
Love the reverb on his voice.
Oh wow. It almost, you can tell, it sounds lazy. Like, I don't mean that in a bad way.
Yeah. Sounds laid back. Almost, yeah, lackadaisical.
And also the way that he's pronouncing the words is like he, almost as if he isn't opening his mouth a lot to enunciate. I like the acoustic guitar matching the rhythm of the, or at least changing chords.
I like where it's placed in the earbuds. It's like a little towards the side.
Push him in again.
Oh,
I didn't think it was gonna go here.
It rises. You hear the dee da da da. Oh, you hear it too. Dee da dee. It comes back.
Okay, guitar,
love that line.
cool synths up there.
Yeah. How can a chorus have such cliche chords but be so good, you know?
Oh, they added bass guitar.
Yeah.
They
also added a electric guitar.
Okay, so they went from like electronic stuff in the first verse, and then once the chorus came, it became a little bit more funky.
I love the
and now we
evolution
have
in all of these
electric
songs.
guitar and electric guitar.
Yeah.
But the percussion samples are still percussion samples and not real.
Oh, the acoustic, it's so good. You hear the scraping. You hear
But now we're back to electronic
Yep.
stuff.
But with the acoustic guitar still. Now it's more prominent. Oh. It's not like a thick drop, but it's what we need to just get to that next step.
New synth. Wait. Yeah.
There's a funky guitar going on.
No, there's a new synth. You missed it.
Okay.
It was under Suga's vocals.
I heard an electric guitar.
It was on top of the electric guitar under Suga's vocals. It was like when he started phrases. I'm not talking about electric guitar.
I know, but they just did some cool licks. Voice.
It's like a very edited vocal.
Oh, really?
Is that Jimin or a female?
Good outro. That's a female.
Are you sure?
Wow. Yeah, you should catch the guitar licks. Did you catch the guitar licks?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I heard them. Guitar licks.
'Cause
15 out of 10.
They're pretty spicy, and they feel improvised.
Yeah, it was probably.
Yeah.
They probably told the guitarist to improvise during certain parts.
So you like this?
Not as much as the others.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
I like. It's hard to say.
Because melodically, harmonically, there wasn't as much variation as the others.
Okay.
But I like.
This might be my favorite one of the 3.
Okay, I like Suga's rapping the best, and just like that sound of the guitar, like ignoring the riffs, I've heard enough. Like I always appreciate it, but I don't feel like it's very fresh.
Sure.
If that makes any
Sure.
sense.
I think the fact that it appears was so surprising to me
Okay.
that I just.
Well, yeah, I didn't see it coming
Yeah.
for sure. Oh, Seesaw, as in a game.
Wow, this is serious. Serious song. Mixed with thorns. Yeah, it's definitely my favorite song out of the 3 so far.
I'm fine. That's a new one.
You're fine, right?
I'm fine, am I? I mean, romance, I'm fine. But if this is I'm fine, we'll see. Is it I'm fine or is it romance, I'm fine?
Let's find out.
Save me!
Oh.
Oh!
Okay, pentatonic. Oh, now we're going here. Oh, rhythm.
Oh, is it? 1, 2,
5, 6,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It's just, yeah. But it's just, it's with 1, 2, 3, and da, 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 da. 1 and 2, and da, da. It's a simple syncopation that messes up the meter. That's an interesting.
Oh, that's so cool. We're using the same new synth and just
Yeah.
doing crazy shit with it.
Except it's so vague at the beginning, we have no idea what meter it's in. It's fantastic. Wow, keeping the pentatonic, awesome, awesome. Also that head voice falsetto bridge that sounds so perfect.
I like this.
Oh shit!
Oh, we're
Yes!
double time. Yo.
And the instrumental, the percussion slightly change a bit.
Dig it, dig it, dig it, dig it, dig it.
Yes!
No percussion. We're floating.
And the
With echo
pentatonic
vocal melody.
and the reverb.
And then,
Yep, now that they've already.
oh, well, they're going halftime.
Oh yeah.
Or
Kind of, just a little bit.
And now.
It's the most cliche chord progression, but it doesn't matter.
I like it.
It does not matter.
Ooh.
Wow. The distant brass. Something brass synthy. I love it, love it. The fact they can mix it that low is so great. Gotta stop the loudness wars. Okay, this is one where the vocal riffs they add could have been mixed a little more outward. Yeah, it's too samey now. That's a minor criticism.
They layered the.
I think the bass percussion is louder.
Is the bass new? Is that synth new?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they changed the synth. Or at least they layered it with something
Yeah.
else.
Nice. Wow. What a. I'm very pleasantly
I
surprised.
am very, very in love with that song.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna spew my take right now. I don't think Idol should have been the lead single. I mean,
Yes.
huh?
Would you think this?
This
be a
could have
single?
been.
I could have seen this
yeah.
as a single.
This is great. This is very left field from that Americanized sound.
But also, Idol specifically, the message is very, very important to highlight.
That's true. And it's also it's important to the whole concept of their album and albums. So I can see that. But I'm fine. I like that more. Idol, the thing with Idol is it feels like they're at a special place to talk about it because they're like the stars. And I feel like it's not as personal when the audience listens to it. But a song like this, you get that vibe and you immediately feel like, oh, this is speaking to me. This is telling me that I'm fine.
Okay, so this is not Bromance I'm Fine. For those who have no idea what Bromance I'm Fine is, Bromance is a boy group and they released a song called I'm Fine, and you know, it's like good, it was all about goodbyes and partings and, you know, whether that be time, so death, or moving to a different place, or, you know, parting with a friend. So that's like the I'm fine song, but this is, you know what? Yeah, shit goes down, but I'm gonna be okay. I'm
Read
fine.
those lyrics.
Okay, so this is the more like, I'm fine. Because you know what? There's light in this dark world. And yeah, the music is so upbeat, while Romances is a ballad.
Yeah.
This is now my number one of the album. Is
Yeah,
it
I
So
think-
Sugar's for you?
I'm pretty sure this is number one too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Answer, Love Myself. Oh, it's a long track. Is this gonna be a ballad? It's probably gonna be a
Is
ballad.
it even valid?
It's probably gonna be a ballad. Ballad. With haunting
That
whistle.
is the weirdest piano mixing I've ever heard. What a
Not quite
feminine
ballad.
head voice. Huh?
Not quite valid.
We'll see. This could go any way at this
I
point.
mean, because this is like the hype up
Yeah, exactly.
sample.
I mean, this is the answer. So it makes sense that it gets hype.
I like how the whistling is kind of out too.
I love that howl. The
Howl? You're calling it a
yeah.
howl? Is it someone singing or is it a whistle?
It sounds like a distant wolf. I'm picturing the wolf and the full moon. Oh, we reached somewhere. I love it. Oh, that's awesome. I understand why the song is written like this. It's like it doesn't need any more forward momentum. It's like we're here. It's very much a present to the moment type of song. You know, there's not really a build up to something as much as the previous songs. Yeah, it feels like we're just here.
Yeah.
We've reached the present. Ooh, the almost triplets. They're like a little bit of variance.
This is one of those songs that you need to like let go of yourself and just listen to it. Cause when I'm analyzing it, I'm like, I'd be really, really critical. Like, you know, typical beats.
Oh yeah, it's very,
Or
yeah.
like 1, 2, 3.
It's not nearly as interesting as any of the other
Yeah.
songs, but in many ways, that almost, speaks to the philosophy of the song. We don't need to go too crazy.
So that's our excuse for not talking as much during the song.
Yeah. But the bass still move. What?
Almost Pocket Volcanic.
Yeah. I discovered that at the exact same time as you, except I was much more internal with it. I'm like, oh, she's gonna say it. Yeah, it's so close to Pocket Volcanic.
Da 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 da.
Da. No, it doesn't go down to da.
Okay,
It's da, dee. Yeah, it ends prematurely.
Whoa! I love that lead back up, the chorus. That was amazing.
Ooh, I like the off.
Na, na.
But like the fifths and I love the vocal harmonies. Even though they're fifths and like unison, that's so cool. No, you can't. Yeah. I think the moral of this album is that you can have cliched chords and still make absolute great tracks. Like I'm Fine, especially uses the most cliched four chords.
Right.
Yeah.
But also it allows for the comforting, I think comfort is what I feel when I hear these tracks. So comforting melodies and messages.
Yeah. That's why I really want to hear this entire album in the current track listing, just because it feels like they're actually intentionally putting effort into organizing everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Instead of like putting all the tracks at the end, which
Also,
were at
there-
the beginning, what they could have easily done.
There is a Nicki Minaj feature. That was a rumor. There's a Nicki Minaj feature of Idol. You know, that might actually make me like the track more because something about the bombasticness of that track, I can totally see Nicki Minaj just fitting in like a glove. Yeah.
Okay. Are you wanting to listen to it?
Should that be an official thing that we review? Because it's like kind of outside of the main track list. That's the problem.
Yeah, this is the
Where the other artists come in and they kind of do whatever they want with it. So if you wanna, we can, but
We're running out of time. I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah, so I'm sure a lot of people went straight to the comments and said, react to Idol right now. Actually, both of us have already heard it. I'll be releasing a review video. Right now, I'm running Idol by several musicians, just seeing what they think. I've gotten a few yeses, but I've also gotten a few nos. Basically, we just want to keep continuing to put out the best, what I say is educational and entertaining content. So if you check out in the description, I have my schedule for season 3, and check in a few days and I'll have it up there if we will be reacting to it, and if not, it won't be up there. But again, when we don't react to songs, it isn't saying, wow, this song sucks. It's just saying we won't have like a ton of things to say about it or something new to say about it. So that's why I'm being a little bit more picky for this season 3. Looks like we are done here. Sorry for not being able to listen to like the remakes of the Tier album songs. Gotta go work.
I'll be listening to things and updating on Twitter sporadically.
Yeah,
so follow
so-
me on Twitter.
Nerdy Musics.
Yes.
So thanks for watching our very first listen. Bye guys.
Bye.